Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today our subject is on Oversoul connection. And what is Oversoul? Well, this is a very good question. And what a glorious day to be talking about spiritual subjects and about our Oversoul. Well, I guess you could really start out that everything is in a pyramid structure, just like my tetrahedron here. And the pyramid is the strongest structure known to man. And in fact, I would assume that this would be the case for all elements in this universe. We even have the pyramids of Giza and all the pyramids that are under the oceans and in the mountains spread throughout the world, which are all energy centers and points, all being activated for us here on Earth at this time. Now, if you think of that spiritualism is in a pyramid structure, then who would we have up the top? Well, I think it would be fair to say that would be Prime Creator. Prime Creator who manifested all else. So that's a very good start. And today, I brought along our fellow friends here. These are the yellow bast beings. And you can see here that they have the gentleman here, although I would not think that they actually have any particular gender. However, the more masculine looking one has a little marble in his hands depicting little old planet Earth. Now, I believe that these guys are from a different universe altogether, not from our universe. So, anything that is not of our own universe and or who has participated in the creation of this universe, it may be fair game to say that this is Prime Creator, or even that Prime Creator was or is manufactured by such beings as this. Quite an extraordinary perception, I agree. Okay, so from the realm of Prime Creator, the source of everything, it has manifested itself into other parts, and those parts have manifested themselves into more parts, and those parts into other parts, until eventually you go way down the chain. And of course, if you can imagine all of these individual parts spreading itself out into many other parts, we have a clear pyramid structure. Now, I'm not saying that these guys are Prime Creator. Prime Creator is the one who has manufactured all of the universes, and they are a part of Prime Creator. But this is something that we will not really probably ever know, well, in this existence, pretty much. That's what I would tend to think. I believe that it may very well be a continual mystery. When you consider that once you move beyond the 12th dimension, you go back with the source, our source, as we are source beings. And perhaps that source energy which I actually do know has its own creator. So for that reason, maybe they are a part of the creators, the creative force. Maybe they manufactured the creative force that we know as being source energy. And it manifests itself into many parts, and eventually we get our consciousness, which is living inside a biological system. Now, we talk, and there's a lot of mention about twin flames. The twin flame is your energetic double of your physical. So our physical has a direct replication in the etheric realm. Our soulmates, who are they? Well, if our soul is divided into many parts, or our oversoul is divided into many souls, then our soulmates are another soul of the same oversoul that has divided itself up. And there are many oversouls, and they are part of a divinative whole within itself. So talking about our own oversoul. Our oversoul is an energy spectrum that dwells, from what I understand, anywhere from the 7th dimension upwards. I'm fully aware that my oversoul dwells in the 12th dimension. This is why I have so much information. And I came here with the choice of being awake. But I'm barely awake. The information that I will come into is far more expansive than what I know now, and it cannot be stopped. I have a lot of protection. Nothing will stop me. I am what you call a forerunner, here to explain to you the unknown and what is termed at this present time the unbelievable. You see, I am only planting seeds, and these seeds are here forever because I have created what I've created so far. That can never disappear. And these seeds that are planted within your own selves, you don't have to believe me. Definitely don't expect it, it's too far out. However, it plants seeds, and you will eventually come into a knowing of what I'm saying now. The only difference is that I've come into this knowing sooner than you. That's the only difference. People have called me many things, and it just does not matter. It certainly doesn't matter now that I'm even more aware, because I know what people are mostly thinking, and I cannot stop myself from doing what I'm doing. This is what I came here to do, and it gives me such joy to pass this information on. So our oversoul coexists in all dimensions. Well, from the dimension that it lives in and below. So anywhere between the 7th and the 12th dimension. In my case, it dwells in all dimensions. And then over and above that is source energy. And then once we move into source energy, we've done the cycle. And then we may very well choose to participate an existence in another universe with a completely new set of laws. And we live in the universe of cause and effect, yin and yang, light and dark. So that's the universe that we are in at the moment, and it's predominantly carbon-based and crystalline-based. It's both. And we are moving from carbon-based beings into crystalline-based beings. That's what we're doing. We're changing. Hence the ascension symptoms and the other messages and offerings I have on my website, arcturian.com.au. So, being that our Oversoul lives in many other dimensions also, and it does not exist entirely on this limited realm that we call three-dimensional planet Earth. It lives on, it spread itself into many aspects, in many other dimensions, in other forms, in other worlds within our galaxies and universe. So our Oversoul experiences itself in many aspects and in many parts. And then because all of the different Oversouls are all a part of another grouping, this is the oneness of us all. This is why we are not truly separated whatsoever. We have had the illusion of separation with the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the left and the right, the up and the down, the male and the female. These are all devices of separation, of the illusion. I do hope that, I do pray that this helps you a little bit. Our Oversoul is what we are striving to become in this lifetime. We are ascending into the mastery and the knowing of our Oversoul, where our Akashic records can be more easily attained through the attainment of the perception of our Oversoul. The more that we attune ourselves with the finer energies, we can then tap into our DNA where that Akashic record resides. And this is how clairvoyants and psychics retrieve information. They are simply tapping into a higher part of themselves, which has an ease of ability for tapping into the Akashic records of all else. And then it comes back around to the plan for planet Earth, Mother Gaia, planet Terra Gaia, as she is called. That's Terra. Terra being the physical and Gaia being the spiritual. This planet has the purpose of being the living library, and everything is integrated. us humans have been created with extra capacities over and above our extraterrestrial families. Of course, when I talk about our Oversoul, they are living on other planets and on other worlds within our galaxies and universes. And we call and refer to these beings as extraterrestrials. They are only foreign to our imagination at this present time. However, there are many others that live on this planet in human form that are well aware of extraterrestrials' existence. I won't go into that, but you can look up Paul Hellyer and Steve Greer. They'll tell you all about it. Paul Hellyer was a minister for the Canadian government. He knows for a fact that 4 different extraterrestrial species are coexisting with us on this planet and have been for decades. He'll tell you all about it. And he's an ex-minister of Canada. Steve Greer is, I believe, ex-CIA. He'll tell you about what he knows about them as well. So it actually is not a particularly foreign subject. However, for the rest of us, because we have not been met with this information, a lot of us are still wondering if there is anything else out there. Well, they're not actually really foreign to us at all, and we are coming into a time of remembrance. We are remembering ourselves and all information. And the goal for this planet is to be a living library, so when our families and friends come to visit us, they collect information from us and carry on in their travels throughout space and time. What a concept. And you've seen the movie Star Wars. That's how I perceive this planet to be coexisting within the next couple of decades. Right now, it is like, who is this space cadet speaking to you? Well, maybe I am a space cadet, but you can mark my words, dear ones. When what I say comes to pass, people will look at this video in the future and they will go, he was way ahead of his time. This is a revelation. And that's the other thing about living in revelations in the time of the here and now. I had a revelation of revelation. And that is that revelations is the revealing of the all truth. Revelations is the revealing of who and what you truly are. And I'm part of that process, here to be of service to all of you, my fellow brothers and sisters. Thank you for participating in this conversation. It's been a pleasure. Like and share this video, please. Show and spread the madness as it exists at this present time. And don't forget to subscribe. And I think I had 47 subscribers last I looked, so my goal is to hit 50. So let's hit 50 subscribers. And don't forget to visit my webpage, arcturian.com.au. And I've got some very beautiful crystal pendants, organite, amethyst, and they are amethyst chakra pendants, and red jasper, clear quartz, one of my favourite crystals, and amethyst towers are coming as well. So watch out for those. I expect that they will be there within the next 3 weeks. I would say about the 3-week mark. Look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.